After reviewing over 400 backpacks, I've picked my 10 favorite for one bag travel. And I picked a whole range of bags based on budget, use case, and everything in between. And the best part is that each one of these bags that I'm about to talk about has their own in-depth review, which you can find linked in the description below. And a special shout out to Unbound Merino for partnering with us on this video. I'm literally wearing their travel pants and their hoodie right now, but more information about them in a minute. But real fast, let's talk about one bag travel in general and the features that you should be looking for to one bag like a boss. Because honestly, like one bag travel, it doesn't mean the same thing to everyone. There's kind of like a spectrum. And that spectrum depends on how you like to travel, where you're traveling, and what your goal is between a personal item and a carry-on item. At the end of the day, the goal with one bag travel is, at the very least, to never be separated from your bag, which means it never gets checked. And you can imagine all the reasons why you don't want your bag to be away from you. We actually did a whole video on the pros and cons of one bag travel, which you can watch right here. So that means that you're gonna need a bag that fits the carry-on limits of the airline that you're flying with, but that can vary from airline to airline. It's getting weirder and harder out there by the day. Like it's tough. So if the goal is to never have to check in your bag, that means that you need a bag that fits most international carry-on sizes, which is usually around 21.5 inches max. So all of our bags are shorter than that. But again, this can still vary, which is why on that spectrum, a lot of one baggers are even going like really, really small. Like for me, last summer, I one bag traveled for 1 month on a 22-liter bag. And it means you gotta bring a lot less stuff and you're gonna do a lot of laundry, but you're guaranteed or less likely to ever be separated from your bag. And then it's also important to consider the weight of the bag. Less for American travelers, but European, Australian, and Asian airlines, they're weighing bags now aggressively. So if you're planning to do some international travel with your one bag, lighter is always better. Let's talk about the bags one by one. Starting with the Bellroy Lite Travel Backpack 30-liter. Bellroy's from Australia and they're known for making really beautiful gear, but I was really impressed with this new collection because they're really focused on lightweightness. And this bag's clocking in at 30 liters at basically 2 pounds on the dot, which is a really great liters to weight ratio. It's a great one bag travel bag because you got a quick access drop pocket, which is great for access when the bag is underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. It's very comfortable. Comfort is an underrated aspect of one bag traveling, right? You're with this bag for a long period of time. You want it to feel good. The shoulder straps can stow away as well. I love this for one bag travel because when you're putting the bag underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin, there's like dangle and cords and like the backpack tentacles waving all over the place. It's just like a cleaner, more seamless experience. And another crucial thing for one bag travel is that it's clamshell style opening. This bag is sort of in the middle in terms of price range. It's about 200 USD. We're gonna cover some bags that are cheaper than this and more expensive. And to learn more about this bag, check the description and you'll find a link to our full review. Yeah, this is just a beautiful bag. Incredible fabrics. It just feels and looks great. But you know what else feels and looks great? Travel clothes from Unbound Merino. I'm like dead honest, like a super fan of this brand. I wear their clothes every day. Their clothes are so good for travel for a lot of different reasons. One, as the name suggests, all the fabrics are merino wool, which is moisture wicking and odor resistant, which means you don't have to wash your clothes as often as you would normally need to, especially these travel pants, which is great when you're one bag traveling because you don't have to bring as many clothes then, because the clothes are more versatile. On the travel pants, I love the hidden zippered back pocket. Just gives you a little extra peace of mind when you're walking around a new city. And this travel hoodie is my favorite hoodie I've ever had in my entire life. I love the pockets right here. It's the perfect spot for a passport and a boarding pass. And just as importantly though, for me, like I like to look good and feel good. So it's comfortable, but it also looks fresh. They've got a great fit and the hoodie travel pants combo is just, it's hard to beat. We're very picky about who we partner with on Nomads Nation. Unbound Merino for us was a no-brainer. And to learn more about their awesome travel clothes, be sure to check the pinned comment below. We actually have a discount code for first-time buyers for Unbound. You can get like 10% off. So be sure to use the code below. Back to the roundup. Next up, we got the Tomtoc Navigator T66. Tomtoc is a Chinese company, but they're making waves right now because they're making really solid travel gear with really great fabrics and materials and construction, but at a really low price point. This thing's like less than 90 bucks. The value is insane. And it's got some really cool features that are awesome for one bag travel. It's not too heavy, it's 2.65 pounds. Comfort is fantastic. These are really chunky shoulder straps. You got a quick access pocket right here, right? So when you're one bag traveling through the airport, you wanna swing it around and grab your passport, you can keep it here. Quick access rocks. But one thing a lot of people love with this bag is the compression straps here, right? And what that allows you to do is a couple things. One reason is you can shrink the depth of the bag, right? So if you got that flight agent at the front desk who's like, they woke up on the wrong side of the bed and they're like, you shall not pass, the bag is too deep. You can use the compression straps, get it to where hopefully it needs to be. And the second thing is you can use these compression straps to kind of turn it from a travel bag into your day pack. because it gives it a slimmer profile and just like less bulky. It's not my favorite thing to do, but a lot of one-bag travelers do recommend it. The name of the game with the Tomtoc Navigator is value, and to learn more about it, check the description below for a link to our full review. Next up, we got the Tortuga Expandable travel backpack. Tortuga is a US company, and they really stick to what they know, which is really functional and durable travel gear. And this new expandable pack is pretty cool for one-bag travel. It uses a very abrasion-resistant fabric, also utilizes the compression straps, allowing you to cinch the bag down. Tortuga knows their handles too. They got a really great side handle and a really great top handle, and it's one of those little things, but it does go a long way when you're one-bagging. But I'd say the most interesting part of this bag is, as the name suggests, it's an expandable bag, giving you a lot of versatility in your travels. It can go from 27 to 32 liters, and it packs like a 35 or 37 liter bag. Like this thing packs a punch. And that just gives you, like I said, versatility. So, you know, if you're in the States where bag restrictions aren't as hardcore, you can go full 32, which is more like 35. But then if you're, you know, in Europe or Asia, you gotta tighten it down. You go into 27 liter mode. Plus you got the compression straps. Tortuga also includes a hip belt and very well padded shoulder straps with load lifters, so it's extremely comfortable. But if you want to cut down on weight, the hip belt is actually removable as well. And finally, the shoulder straps are also stowable. I've personally traveled with Tortuga bags so many times. You can't beat their comfort. They're a great brand. Not cheap, it's $250 USD, but if you got a bit more of a budget, this is a great option to check out. Full review, linked below. Next up, we got the Evergoods CTB 26. Evergoods comes from Montana, where there's a lot of people who hike, right? Kind of outdoorsy culture, so they make bags that can function really well in the outdoors, but also have an urban look to them as well. Kind of best of both worlds. And many people in the one-bag travel community think that this is like the GOAT. It's got two incredible water bottle holders. And when you're one-bag traveling, water bottle holders are great, because even if you don't use them for water bottles, you can put snacks in there, an umbrella, a jacket. It's just more space that you can put more stuff in. The clamshell style opening is pretty epic. And you've actually got two quick access top pockets, which again, when the bag is underneath the seat in front of you, is a godsend because it's so easy to grab the things that you need, but having to grab the bag, like, you know, space is tight in those seats. And if you're a big fan of quick access, you can swing this bag around, and this side panel right here, it's a great spot for your passport, pens, pop your keys in the key leash. Evergoods has a reputation for being one of the best backpack makers in the world. And they should be, because this thing isn't cheap. It's $300 US. But if you're looking to, you know, make an investment and you want something that can, you know, go on a hike with you, but also be a great travel companion, you should definitely check out our full review, linked below. And kind of keeping on that vibe of like outdoorsy bags that also work great as traveling, we got the ULA Dragonfly. And I love the name because the Dragonfly is light and maneuverable, and that's what this bag is all about. It's just how light it is. And because of that lightness, it's become sort of a cult favorite in the one-bag travel community. It should be noted this is an older version of the bag, and not everyone's going to be drawn to that more hikey aesthetic, but the new versions are really similar. We got this clamshell style opening, and like notice what we got going on here, like this commitment to lightweightness. This right here is just the back of the primary fabric on the exterior. A lot of bags will like put a nice lining in there for a more beautiful sort of presentation, but ULA said, hell no, dude, we're going for light, so no extra unnecessary weight. And you've also got these compression straps inside the main compartment, which means that you don't need to bring packing cubes, which yet again, we're shedding grams bit by bit, but it's a really important part of one-bag travel. And these water bottle holders are also fantastic, because they're so big. Like what most one-baggers actually use this for is just for jackets, you know, or their sweater, their hoodie. And having two awesome water bottle holders never sucks. This bag uses really high quality materials, has a great warranty, and it's made in America. So its $250 price point kind of makes sense with that. But yeah, I mean, just type in Reddit ULA Dragonfly and you'll see like one-baggers love this bag. And we did a full review, which you can check, link below. Now you might be thinking to yourself, holy crap, this dude is reviewing a lot of expensive bags. I'm on a budget. Then let me introduce you to the Matein travel backpack. Because we are guilty of reviewing a lot of the best backpacks in the world here, which have a tendency to be a lot of the most expensive backpacks in the world. So a while back, we searched on Amazon for the highest reviewed, ultra budget friendly backpacks. And this Matein is incredibly well reviewed. And we were impressed by it. You got clamshell style opening in the main compartment with the compression straps. You also got the compression straps on the side as well. Good side handle, beefy, comfortable, and it looks small, but it can really pack out. It's actually a 27 liter bag. They have bigger versions as well. But also what's great for one-bag travel, we have another expander where I think you can go to like 33 or 34 liters. And as you can see, the shoulder straps also stowable. This bag doesn't use the best materials. It doesn't have the best warranty, but it's gonna be hard to beat the price. It's like less than 35 USD. So if you're looking for a one-bag travel pack and you're on a bit of a strict budget, be sure to watch our full review. Next up, we got the Able Carry Daybreaker V2. Able Carry is a Hong Kong-based brand, and they're known for making very weather-resistant and very durable gear. And this bag is like super lightweight. Now, it's only 25 liters, so it is on the smaller side for for one bagging, but it's a great option if you are looking for something small and lightweight, because the bag is only clocking in at 1.5 pounds, and that's light, dude. The bag gives you one quick access side pocket and one access point into the main compartment, and it's not clamshell, which is not gonna give you that full, awesome, modern travel access that we've all kind of grown to love, but full clamshell equals more zippers, and more zippers equals more weight, right? So this bag, again, is showing a commitment to lightweightness. Look right here, this is the X-Pack fabric that's in the front, no lining here. Extra weight, don't need it. This is also a great light one bag travel pack if you don't need a laptop compartment. Because most of these bags we're talking about have a tech compartment, but that takes up space and not everybody travels with a laptop or a tablet. And what I love about this bag is even though it's super lightweight, they put the weight where it needs to be, which is in these shoulder straps and a little bit in the back panel to ensure it's still a comfortable travel experience. We did a full review of this bag, which you can find down there. Next up, we got the Cotopaxi Allpa 35. Now, this is what one bag travel used to be like, 5 years ago, and it's definitely gotten more and more lightweight over the years. But if you need a bigger bag, at 35 liters, this is the biggest one that we'll recommend. And you can see we're at 21 inches height here, which means it's not gonna work on every flight. But if you wanna push your limits and see what you can get away with, it's a really cool travel bag. First of all, let's talk about colors, because a lot of these travel bags are like black and more black. But Cotopaxi is like, screw that. We're gonna give lots of colors, like this rainbow cluster. It's crazy. We've got an included hip belt, which is great for one bag travel because you can actually carry a lot of the bag here, which spares your lower back. Again, stowable, shoulder straps. And I love how big this pocket is. Let's be honest, you're probably not gonna use this bag as a personal item. It's gonna be too big to fit underneath the seat in front of you. But when it's in the carry-on bin, and you're like, oh crap, I wanna grab my headphones. You've got this huge cave of a compartment that you can fit bulkier bits of gear. And then when you wanna grab it, unclip the bin, unzip, grab what you need. Good to go. The bag's organization in the main compartment also means that you can skip on the packing cubes. And it's got a huge laptop compartment that's really well padded and will keep your tech stuff nice and safe. It runs around 225 USD, but Cotopaxi, they got a great reputation and they're a very ethical brand as well. So if you want to support a company that's doing the right thing, they donate, they use recycled materials. If that speaks to you, be sure to watch our full Allpa review, link down there. Next up, we got the Knack Small Expandable Backpack. Knack's more than just a fun company name. They make really cool and functional bags. And as the name suggests, this one expands. Actually, I think all their bags expand. And this one can go from a very slim 17 liters to a much more one bag friendly 27 liters, which means this is your travel bag. And then when you get to your destination, boom, compress it. And you got a decent little small day pack as well. Shoulder straps are stowable. And Knack's design is very intentional as to where you can see the expanded portion of this bag is in the back, and this is where the compression strap is. This is where all your travel clothes go. And then when it's compressed back down, all the accessible sections are more EDC and day pack friendly. And this water bottle is an innie outie, which I like for one bag travel, because when you're one bag and you want to feel like streamlined, baby. And sometimes when you got like clunky water bottles on the sides, they're catching on things. So this just gives you a bit more that. You know what I'm saying? We got a full review on this guy, linked below. And the last bag I actually don't have with me right now, but it's the Pacsafe Carry On 34 liter. And we reviewed it on our sister channel, Gear for the Girls. This is a great option for a one bag travel bag if security is super important to you. Pacsafe is really known for all their cool security features. That's what they do, is security. They have custom proprietary security features that no other bags can touch. And Pacsafe also offers a ton of color options on their bags. So if security is a huge priority for you, we definitely recommend checking out our full review of the Pacsafe Carry On the Gear for the Girls channel, but you don't have to search for it. We linked it below as well. Now, if you're still here, there's a good chance that you're not sure which bag to check out first. A lot of options. So I'm gonna give you two of my favorites. The first is gonna be the Bellroy Lite travel backpack. It's a bit more of an investment at 200 bucks, but it feels good, it looks good, and it's one of my favorite new travel bag releases of the past few years. And the other option is the Tomtoc Navigator. A great option if you're on a budget. It's around 90 bucks, but you'll be really happy that you kind of invested the extra 50 bucks instead of getting like a super cheap bag, because this will last for a long time. And to learn more about either of these bags, just watch these videos right here. Thank you again to Unbound Merino for partnering with us on this video. If you're looking for a great travel backpack and you want some great travel clothes, you cannot go wrong with Unbound. I love this hoodie. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron. This is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.